Hello and welcome to the channel. Labour Party Peter Obi continues to upset President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The All Progressives Congress APC and the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC in their Presidential Election Tribunal trial as he presented 18,000 polling unit result sheets, which the trio earlier mentioned above soundly objected to. Now, one lawyer supposed they defend Tinubu, APC, and INEC because the alignment for this case not be here. Subscribe, like, share, and comment. Thank you. Peter Obi presents over 18,000 polling unit result sheets against Tinubu in court. The Labour Party LP and its 2023 presidential candidate, Peter Obi, have presented more pieces of evidence in court to support their suit challenging the victory of President Bola Tinubu at the February 25th polls. Obi and his party on Thursday at the resumed hearing of the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, PEPT, tendered 18,088 blurred polling unit result sheets among other documents before the tribunal panel. The documents were tendered through their lawyer, Onyenchi Ikpeazu Son. Also during Thursday's hearing, the petitioners presented their fourth witness, Eric Uwadiegwu Ofuedu, who identified himself as a professor of mathematics at the Nnamdi Azikiwe University, Awka. A copy of a letter written to Professor Ofuedu by the LP dated February 20, 2023, engaging him to help the party analyze data in respect of the February 25th presidential election and the subpoena issued to him to attend court and produce the said documents were also tendered. The lawyers to the respondents, Abubakar Mahmood, son, for the Independent National Electoral Commission INEC, Chief Wole Olanikbekon, son, for President Bola Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima, and Lateef Fagbemi, son, for the All Progressives Congress APC, all objected to the tendering of majority of the documents, promising, however, to give their reasons for their objection at the final written address stage. They also expressed displeasure that they were only served the written statement of Ofuedu a few minutes before the court proceedings began, arguing that they ought to be served earlier to enable them study the statement for the purpose of cross-examination. It was, however, agreed by lawyers to both parties that the witness should be allowed to testify in chief and return on Friday for the respondents to cross-examine him, a position the court adopted in a brief ruling. At the conclusion of his testimony in chief on Thursday, the presiding Justice Arunat Samani ordered the witness to return on Friday at 9 a.m. for the purpose of cross-examination. The petitioners also called its fifth witness, PW5 Lumni Edebie, another subpoenaed witness who described himself as an official of Arise News, a private television channel. They tendered through Edebie a flash drive containing a video recording of a presentation by INEC chairman Professor Mahmoud Yakubu at the Chatham House, London. In the video played in the open court, the INEC chairman spoke among others about his agency's preparation for the last general elections. He said INEC planned to deploy technology which include the bimodal voter accreditation system BVAS and the uploading of polling unit results to INEC results viewing portal where anyone could view it. Professor Yakubu said the results to be uploaded to the INEC results viewing IREF portal were the same thing as the polling unit result sheets EC8A, which are distributed to party agents. Another petitioner's lawyer, Patrick Ikweto, son, said he planned to show another video on Friday afternoon when proceedings are expected to resume. Subscribe, like, share, comment, and please turn the notification bell on. Thank you. In other news, the spokesperson for the 2023 People's Democratic Party (PDP) presidential campaign, Daniel Bwala, has expressed his dissatisfaction with President Bola Tinubu's Democracy Day speech. Bola voiced his concerns over the omission of Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi, key political figures, from the president's remarks. Tinubu, who won the presidential election held on February 25th, didn't mention Atiku from PDP and Obi from the Labour Party, who came second and third respectively. Both are contesting the election results in court. Bola expressed his confusion on the channel's television program, asking, "How in the world could you talk about democracy and the fight for democracy in Nigeria without mentioning Atiku Abubakar?" Bola expected President Tinubu to acknowledge the significant contributions of former Vice President Atiku Abubakar and Peter Obi in his Democracy Day address. According to him, Atiku was an instrumental figure who withdrew his candidacy for Chief Moshood MKO Abiola in the 1993 presidential primaries, thereby boosting the democratic process. Bola further mentioned Obi's unprecedented move of becoming a third force in Nigerian politics. He lauded Obi's success, especially in securing votes in the presidential election in regions dominated by his opponents. The EndSARS was a struggle of young people. These are acts and moves that entrench democracy, said Bola, noting that Tinubu failed to mention the significant youth-led movement in his speech. The PDP spokesperson contended that such oversights are inconsistent with the president's claimed position of unity. Meanwhile, former presidential aide Reno Omokri has shed more light on the momentary policy introduced by President Bola Tinubu-led administration. In line with Tinubu's promise to carry out monetary policy reforms, the new management of the Central Bank of Nigeria (CBN) adopted a clean float foreign exchange management, a possibility it foreclosed for years. In a press statement signed by its director in charge of financial markets, Angela Sere Ejembi, the Apex Bank announced immediate changes to operations in the Nigerian foreign exchange (FX) markets. Speaking on the policy via his Instagram account, Omokri explained that floating the naira means that the naira rate will now be determined by market forces. He noted that if the citizenry chooses to purchase foreign goods like those allegedly sold in Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi's next cash and carry store, then the naira would collapse. That's the news, guys. Thanks for listening. Until next time. Bye.